Welcome to my channel, lovelies, petals, pots and patios. This is where I share my personal journey and take you through my favourite plants in the garden. I'm no expert, I'm just learning, and if you're like me and you love plants, let's join together and have a look at plants. I've got a few plants in the garden. This one's another Acer, and this is a beautiful red. This one is a very much fledgling. I've got a large one of these and I'm just trying to train it up a little bit now. As you can see, it kind of is starting to come back, so it's in its own little pot and it's doing quite well. It's had a few bits of damage in the winter, but hopefully I'll get it nurtured and started. Now I've got another bit of a problem, Acer here. This one I transplanted from the front garden to the back, and as you can see, it sustained some root damage. So this is what kind of happens when you don't do it when it's dormant. So quite a lot of the leaves have kind of suffered. They started to come out for the spring and they haven't actually recovered. So as you can see, whichever roots were damaged, those have really suffered, but the rest of it looks quite okay. So I'd really love to hear what I should do. Should I trim all of these elements off or just kind of leave it as it is in its state right now? There's a little bit of a wind burn on each of the leaves. So I'm just trying to take off as much as I can without causing too much damage, but hopefully I can train this back and then replant it in its new position probably in the next spring, but I'll keep it in the pot for this year, I think. What do you think? Now this is one of my success stories. This was a very, very cost-effective plant. I don't think it was more than £5. It was around £4. It sits perfectly in the garden in the shade, in a really protected corner, and it's the variegated version of the Acer. So it's got the beautiful, almost lime green leaves. And if you look really closely, it's got a beautiful edging of white. So can you see that? And then within the stalk there is a beautiful red. So it really does have interesting colour in the garden. It really pops against dark mulch. And if you like pink flowers like me, it's beautiful. Doesn't really get affected by any bugs, and if you see any wind damage you can just sort of trim those off, but this has been one of my best. This, as you can see, it's got a protected leaf side, but it certainly is one of my favourites. What do you think? Now these are quite a lot of the plants that I'm looking to collect. As you can see, I've just given you a little snapshot of the leaves, and as we go through our journey I'll tick them off and then name them and learn more about how to take care of them. So if you love Acers, if you love getting out in the garden, like and subscribe, leave me a tip if if you do know anything about these plants, and let's explore everything together. Thank you. Bye.